it's going to make everybody agree to be recorded. So
That's
I forgot to say, hi, Kathy, how are you doing? Are you there, Kathy? All right, sounds good. So, and Mark's on as well. So Mark got started with us last month, and we thought we had a lead on Friday for Mark, but it didn't work out, but that's okay. We'll get you one hopefully this week. So how's everything going, Mark?
Oh, it's going good. It's going good. Yeah.
Good.
Too bad that lead didn't pan out, but at least I learned about the drip industry a little bit.
Did you?
Yeah, I
Did you
didn't
have a
even know.
good conversation with Dr. Chi?
Yeah, I talked to her a little bit. I actually didn't even know that that industry existed. But you go in and
What is it?
It's like a IV. You can either go into an office and get an IV done, or they have a mobile service and they come out and you can get the IV via mobile service. So I don't think it's anything I would do, but it seems to be popular from what I understand.
Yeah, it was kind of a big thing maybe 5 or 6 years ago, if I remember. It got really popular, the IV. People would go in there and it's supposed to make you feel better.
Yeah.
Oh, the mobile IV, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, it's like I don't want to say water, but their drip,
Yeah.
put them in and they I think they people feel
Yeah.
healthy or feel good.
I used it on one of our agents.
Yeah, so it's pretty popular. I think that's one of the
Oh, it's
coolest things
big.
about commercial real estate is you get to learn about all these different businesses. So
Oh yeah.
it's amazing, all the different the things that people do, and you'd be really surprised at some of them that are successful. You wouldn't think, and they're pretty amazing. So keep that contact though, because even though she already had the lead came to us late. So the lead came to us late. She'd already leased a space by the time. It was a referral from one of the residential agents, and but she'd already found and leased a space by the time we got it. But that doesn't mean that it might not be a good contact for you later.
Mhm.
So she might want additional locations,
Correct.
and so or
she'll be a good referral source because they work with a lot of naturopathic doctors and just the medical industry, and they're growing because with COVID and the flu, a lot of people are doing the mobile IVs right now. People that other health, they're just the mobile IVs, and you can text, you can make the appointment, and they come to your house and do the vitamins, any kind of concoction. My sister had 3 of them in Montana. It saved her because you don't have to go to the hospital. Like they're amazing. So, yeah. So really stay in touch with that contact.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's a great contact.
Yeah, I thought it was actually kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I never even thought anything like that existed. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We use them. I learned a lot about them last year. And then so if they need connections, I have a really good friend that owns 3 big naturopathic facilities in the East and West Valley.
Oh, okay.
And she actually works with a big lobbyist firm in DC to protect the natural medicine. Like
Yeah.
it's big in Arizona. That's what I love about Arizona is that they're so open to all different types of medicines. So yeah.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sounds good. Cool. And King, how's your listing going, King?
I was just letting you know.
So I've had about
Oh.
5 different agents who have reached out to me about the property.
Totally fine. It's
And-
actually a super low key morning today.
And so it seems like there is some good interest
We
there.
got leverage ironed out yesterday.
Yep.
Okay, I think she is muted now. So yeah, and one of the other things about Patagonia, there's a new mine that is about to open there, and so a lot of there's one hotel there in town, and the hotel is fully booked with people who are working in the mine. And so I have an email address of the mine operations. So I would reach out to them to see if maybe they might be interested in the property. Maybe they can buy the property and put some mobile homes on that lot and use that as, their source of housing rather than having to stay at a hotel, or in addition to staying at a hotel in case that they need additional housing opportunities.
Okay, good. And were you able to make contact with Gregory McKinley too?
Yeah, I have been in touch with him, and we are going to be setting up an in-person meeting either this week or next week.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And the integrity group, so that meeting went well, the integrity group, except for there's another commercial agent that wants to join too, or?
Right, yes, exactly. Yeah, so yeah, I think that one seems to be like it would be a good opportunity. And I think even with the other commercial agent in there, because she only works with buyers. Yeah, and so if there's any like listing leads and stuff like that, so what she and I had talked about is that I would represent sellers, and then she can represent buyers, so we can work together, even within that group. And she does not do any hospitality listings as well, and so then that could also be a niche that I can focus on in there. And actually, speaking about hospitality, on Thursday, I'll be going to a networking event with the Asian American Hotel Owners Association. They have a town hall meeting here in Scottsdale on Thursday afternoon from 5 to 7. Yeah, and since I am a member of AHOA, I will attend that. And so give me an opportunity to meet more of the local hoteliers and hotel owners, and so be able to make some connections there to see what's going on in the marketplace.
Okay, good. Yeah, have your business cards ready. So that's a
Yes.
that's a good great networking event. So I
Right.
know both you and Cheryl had talked about there was a hotel conference or something to.
Yeah, and that is also AHOA, and that convention is in Baltimore in April, at a week of April 15th. Yeah, and I am already signed up to attend that as well. So that would be another great opportunity to meet hoteliers on a national scale.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that comes up in August or September. It's huge. I was gathering information. Cost, the cost of it hasn't come out yet. So as soon as I get it, I'll share it with you, King.
No, Charlotte, AHOA is in April this year. Yeah, April 12th through the 15th. Yeah, and it's in Baltimore.
That one, but there's
Yeah.
also one that's here.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, the hotel conference.
Right,
Yeah, that's usually in September, and the third week of September.
right.
That one is
Right,
pretty pricey,
Yeah, but I think it's really worthwhile going,
Right.
because I know that a lot of hotel owners specifically here go to that one.
Yes.
Okay, good. And Cheryl,
I
know-
would be interested in going in that one with you guys too. So you guys just let me know
Okay.
if
Okay,
it's local.
yeah, it is local. So usually in Scottsdale.
I think that would be good. Right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
held
actually,
at one of the resorts
usually
in
at the
Scottsdale.
Biltmore.
Yeah, at the Biltmore,
Yeah,
right.
the Biltmore, yeah.
Cool. Very good. All right, sounds good. And Mark, I know you had mentioned the Tempe Chamber, so I actually have a meeting at lunch today And I know that the membership lady from the Tempe Chamber is going to be there. So I was going to see, I'm just not sure my membership that I have there. I need to find out whether it's just me or I can have multiple people. And I also want to find out, there's a leads group in the morning that so there's 2 leads groups through the Tempe Chamber.
Okay,
Mine meets at lunch today. And, but there's one in the morning, and they used to have a commercial agent. I don't know if they do anymore. So I was gonna ask and see if that might be a possibility. And actually, the morning one, to be honest with you, is stronger than the lunch one. But they meet every other Tuesday at 7 a.m.
okay,
is when they meet everything. So,
Yeah, I'm joining, when I went to the Tempe Chamber event, I met someone who also has a networking group. It's the Jewish business community networking group, and they meet for lunch twice a month. So I was invited to join that
awesome.
because they need a
Wow.
commercial broker.
Very good. Very good. Good news. So, and Cheryl's also a member of the Tempe Chamber through her work. So,
Yes.
so she goes to Tempe Chamber events as well. So, sounds good. Did we get the Scottsdale Chamber set up, or do we still need to do that?
I don't know if anyone's going.
Well, I think Mark had talked about going, and I thought there was a residential that might go to as representing the residential side, or
I'll
Mark
have to
had-
ask Stacy.
So, do you want me to look into that?
I just would prefer if someone's gonna go, if they start going and commit.
And then
Mhm.
okay, all right,
Yeah,
all right, sounds good. Well, Mark, maybe you and I can talk later today,
okay,
and I'll give you a call,
okay,
and we can kind of figure out a game plan there.
okay,
Sounds good. So I'll call you after I talk to Erica at the Tempe Chamber. So,
okay, yeah,
Okay.
just, sounds good.
perfect. All right, cool. And I know Cheryl's got a couple people that she's working with. So, oh, Dallin, hey, Dallin, how are you doing?
Doing good. Sorry I'm late.
That's okay. I didn't even see you join. So,
Yeah, hopped on.
good.
Sorry,
How's
there I
your-
am.
There you go. See, we finally got our disclosure yesterday.
Oh, did
from-
we? Sorry, I was out of, I was on the road all day yesterday, so I have not actually seen that yet.
Yeah, so we review that. So I think we got a couple weeks left of till the due diligence is over on that. So,
Sorry, somehow I exited the whole program.
There you
Yeah, I hadn't seen that yet. I was on the road all day yesterday, so I haven't actually gotten to follow up with any of that.
okay. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to review it, but I saw that it came through, so we'll take a look at that. So I know we've got, I think April 4th is the date that I had for when your due diligence.
Yeah, when the due diligence ends, yeah, so we got less than 2 weeks now.
Yeah, less than 2
Um,
weeks and everything.
yeah. Which is okay. The last thing that I'm getting done is gonna get an AC guy to go take a look at stuff and other things. But truthfully, the building's in good enough shape. We're going forward with it.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not concerned about much.
Did you get the gas meter thing figured out?
Still working on that. Yeah, I've got the drawings are going. Got to get the drawings done, the permits, and then I've got the sleeve company installer is ready to go whenever we are. Southwest Gas, I believe, is ready to go, but once we get things through the city and permits and stuff, we should be moving on that. But that's not happening until after we close anyway. So
Right.
we're just getting the ball rolling, and if we can get the permits by that time, then perfect. We'll just install it right away. But
But you
Alan.
verified,
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
go ahead.
I was just gonna ask Dallin if that was a building that he purchased for his building or lease, or for his business that he leased?
Yes, yeah,
Oh, good.
so that's for our business that we're hoping to move to, found the spot, and
What's the location?
it's a couple miles west of here. It's the Durango property that's been listed for a while. If you've been looking at commercial stuff, you probably come across it. Yeah, just 19th and the 17th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So a couple miles from where we're at the moment, southwest
Oh.
Phoenix area.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We're excited about it. Happy to have a place to go because our landlord's closed, our landlord, closed on this building this last week. So we have new landlords and I don't know when they're going to give us the boot. So it's
Hmm.
exciting.
Very nice. Are you gonna have a little opening celebration at some point?
We can. Hadn't thought much about that, honestly. I was just getting through the process of moving, but yeah, we could if people wanted to come. We could have it's not an office space, so it's not much of a hosting area, but we could have a bonfire if people wanted to light stuff on fire.
That would be
or
fun.
play with sand. We could have a sand castle competition. That's,
Heck yeah. Do a little ribbon cutting.
There we go.
Yeah,
we may have to
absolutely.
do that. Yeah. Yeah.
For
I'll have
sure.
to.
This
If I
is
do
a
that,
big
though, then I gotta
deal.
make a sign and other stuff. It is a big deal. So yeah, we will undoubtedly have some form of celebration. I'll just have to figure out when and what that will look like.
Well, if you need any help, I'm here.
Well,
Thank
aren't,
you. I
It's a
appreciate
big
it.
deal, Dallin.
aren't
It
we,
is a big deal.
we're members of the Phoenix Chamber, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah,
So we should get the Phoenix Chamber out there.
Yeah, I can do
yeah.
that. I can take care of that.
Cool. All right. Thanks, Kathy.
Hey, I just want to mention that I will be joining our fearless leader, George Bliss, to Vegas first week of April for a commercial conference, 3-day conference. And this is the second year in a row that he's received an award. So I'm pretty excited to accompany him there. And yeah, so I just wanted to mention that. Doesn't look like he's on this meeting, but he's so modest about everything that he knows and does and gets and receives. And I don't know. I just wanted all you guys to know that. And we'll definitely send some pictures and everything. So I'm excited.
Cool. That's super exciting. How's everything else going, Kathy?
Pretty good. George and I did a building, sold a retail building. I'm sorry, an office building down on 7th Street and Camelback, and learned a lot from that. It was originally a home that was converted into a business. It was like a family insurance company, and our client is a personal injury attorney. So learned a lot about asbestos, more than I really wanted to know, but that on the residential side, it's pretty easy. On the commercial side, it can get pretty pricey, and a lot of it's regulated more by the state and stuff. But it was a good learning experience for me. I probably got more into the details after we closed than George wanted me to, but I really was fascinated about everything that goes into a project it got to the point where the engineer wasn't, the structural engineer wasn't going to put a stamp on it because he felt the roof wasn't going to support the AC units and it was going to be a tear down. So I got probably more involved than I should have, but it was a good learning experience, and I was glad I was able to assist them, and they allowed me to get them to the right people. So
Cool. Yeah, I sold a building last month in South Phoenix. It used to be an old post office. And when they did the environmental inspection, I represented the seller. But when they did the environmental inspection, they actually found asbestos in the adhesive that they used to put the flooring down. And it was, small enough that they didn't do anything with it or ask for anything. So it was nothing done with it. But it was interesting to learn that they used it back then to even put the flooring down. Because I mean, asbestos is a great anti-fire, that's
Right.
what they used it for until they knew. But you learn a lot about asbestos.
Exactly. And then even the mirror that they adhered the mirror to in the bathroom, they used asbestos on that. So I had no idea about that. So and window seals, they used it in the kind of like caulking in the seals of windows. It's nasty stuff. I mean, it's definitely, you need to protect yourself when removing it. And we got the right companies, but then there are companies out there that, I mean, we interviewed 4 different companies and you wouldn't believe the bids. They were all over the board, so we got a good person. If anybody needs any references for restoration and, any of that, let me know. I got some good, honest companies that I could refer you.
That would be great. Yeah, I'm representing a tenant now who is looking at leasing an older building in Tempe, and the building, the spaces that we're looking at actually have the old popcorn ceilings. So, and it was built 78, so it's kind of right on the border there.
Right.
But we're still asking, we just sent over the letter of intent yesterday, and we're still asking the landlord to remove all those, and then once they remove them, to complete a environmental inspection at their expense, which they're amenable to, because they know it needs to be done.
Yeah.
So, but even in a leased space, that's something that you have to look for. As any agent, but as a commercial agent. So, so good, really good. All right, we'll have fun in Las Vegas, and we'll have to have George tell us more about the award that I know they got the award last year, but I didn't know about it getting a second award this year. So, all right, cool. All right, any other, you guys have any other questions? Anybody else working on any other leads? No?
I've got somebody who's looking for an office property or 2. I'll probably need to connect with you on this week about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome, cool, very good. Guys have any questions about anything?
Mara, can you forward me the Phoenix Chamber contact? Last time I contacted them, they were just having virtual networking meetings, but I didn't save that. It was so long ago when we joined the Phoenix Chamber. I haven't followed up because it was just virtual networking meetings that they were doing. So if you can just forward me your contact, I'll follow up.
Oh, sorry, I'm muted. Yes, I will do that.
Thank you.
Sure.
Awesome. All right, cool. All right, well, we will, if there's not anything else, I give you guys back 20 minutes of your day. Mark, I'll follow up with you this afternoon. Dallin, just send me over the information and I'll review the information of the disclosure stuff too. We do need to, you'll have to sign the C-SPUDs and upload that to SkySlope. I think that's it. And we'll touch base, and Cheryl, I'll send over that email we talked about earlier this afternoon.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thanks guys. I appreciate everybody attending, and we'll do the training next month. It's April 12th, I believe, April 12th. So, and I'm always here if you guys have any questions.
Thank you.
All
Thanks,
right.
John. Thanks, Mara.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thanks.
Have a good
guys.
day.
Have a great day.
You too.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye.